All right, let's talk about that fire you felt when you first pictured your dream job. You know the one. But what happens when it starts to flicker out? Today, we're going to break down how to protect that passion and turn it into some serious, unstoppable focus, especially when reality, starts to bite back. Let's dive right in. Sound familiar? Yeah, I thought so. You are definitely not alone in this. That initial spark, it gets so easily smothered by just the day-to-day stress and that nagging self-doubt. But here's the good news, and it's really good news. You can absolutely reignite it. Let's get into how. Okay, so the very first thing we've got to do is understand the playing field. It's really all about this gap that opens up between that amazing dream you had at the start and the, let's be honest, tough reality of actually making it happen. And this really lays it all out, doesn't it? On one side, you've got your starting point, pure potential, high energy, a clear goal, you're just eager to get going. But then life happens. Reality kicks in with distractions, self-doubt, and just overwhelming stress. Now, the secret here, the real game, it's not about trying to avoid that stuff on the right. That's impossible. It's about building a solid bridge so you can carry that initial passion right over to the other side with you. So how in the world do we build that bridge? Well, we've got to start with the foundation, the absolute bedrock. We need to anchor our motivation to something so strong, so deep, that it can hold fast through any storm that life throws at you. And this right here, this is the step almost everyone skips. And honestly, it's a huge mistake. Don't just think about what you want. You have to dig deeper and define why you truly want it. Is it for security, to make an impact? Is it for personal pride? Get really, really specific. I mean it, actually write it down. This isn't just some fluffy exercise. This is your anchor. I mean, this says it all, right? Your why isn't just some nice feel-good phrase. It's a tool, a real practical tool. For those days when your motivation just disappears and you feel like quitting, and trust me, those days will come, you don't need more willpower. Nope, you need to pull out what you wrote down and remember that powerful anchor you set for yourself. Okay, so you've got your why locked in. It's solid. Now it's time to build the how. We're shifting gears here from motivation to the actual mechanics. We're going to build the engine of discipline that's actually going to drive you forward day after day. Think of this as your roadmap. First up, a realistic schedule. And I mean realistic for you. Don't just copy someone's crazy hustle culture plan you saw online. Build a schedule that includes breaks and rest, one that you can actually stick with. Second, remember this. Consistency always beats intensity. It's like water carving stone, Slow, steady pressure does way more than one giant, frantic splash. Next, the refocus. Look, getting distracted is going to happen. It's inevitable. But staying distracted, that's a choice. Just pause, take a few deep breaths, and get right back to it. And finally, small daily goals. These are like the little sparks that keep that big fire of your motivation burning bright. So you've got your anchor, you've got your plan. Now for the next layer. It's time to forge your mental armor. This is all about learning to control your internal world when the external world gets, chaotic. This shows one of the most powerful mental tools you can have. It's called reframing. On the left, you see those gut emotional reactions that just lead to a dead end. I'm a failure. But on the right, you see a logical response that actually creates a path forward. This is just feedback. See the difference? The key isn't to avoid setbacks. You can't. It's to train your brain to see them not as giant brick walls, but as stepping stones. Mastering your mindset also means you've got to be a gatekeeper for what you let in. Think of it like a mental diet. What are you feeding your brain every day? It has to be a conscious choice. Actively consume positivity, motivational talks, stories of people who made it, connecting with supportive peers. And at the same time, you have to consciously starve the negativity. Just step away from the gossip and the doubt. Protect your focus like it's your most valuable asset, because it is. Okay, let's talk about your North Star. This next technique is a game changer. It's all about making your goals so real, so tangible in your mind that it literally pulls you forward every single day. And how much time does this super powerful habit take? Just this. 5 minutes. That's it. We're not talking about finding more hours in your day. It's about using just a few minutes with incredible laser-like focus. So here's what you do with those 5 minutes. Every single day, close your eyes and just immerse yourself in the future you're building. And don't just see yourself succeeding. I want you to feel it. Feel the pride, the relief, the deep satisfaction of that moment. That feeling? It's not just a daydream. It's a motivational magnet that will pull you through the absolute toughest days. All right, Let's pull all these threads together now for the final transformation. This whole journey isn't about trying to wish away the struggle. It's about recognizing that persistence is the very tool you use to turn that struggle into success. I really want you to let this sink in. A topper isn't some different species of person. Every single expert out there was once a total beginner. Every winner was once struggling hard. The only thing that changed, the only variable, was their flat-out refusal to quit. Your dream job isn't waiting for some smarter, more talented future version of you. No, it's waiting for the version of you who decides, right now, to simply never give up. And that brings us to the most important part of this whole thing, taking action. So I'm asking you right now, what is the one step from all this that you will take today? Are you going to finally write down your why? Maybe draft that realistic schedule? Or just commit to those 5 minutes of visualization? Don't just think about it. Pick one. And do it now. Your future self will thank you for it.